Hey Pisces star seeds, let's talk about the full moon. It's in Leo, which also means it lights up Aquarius because they're opposite signs in the zodiac. So yeah, let's see what comes out. Get some guidance on both sides. What's illuminating? What do Pisces need to see in this Leo full moon with Aquarius axis? And it's also Aquarius sun, so think about it. It's like Aquarius is very much big picture thinking. It's like zooming out. It's not detail. Okay, and then Leo, it's that courageous, in the spotlight kind of energy. So, ooh, I like this. We have clever, smarter than the average bear, Pisces, and we have good luck. A fox and a ladybug. Also fire, tiger energy underneath. And remember, we're leaving the, I believe the snake, or the, what is it, the metal snake? Going into the fire horse, okay, in the lunar new year, the lunar calendar. So it's knowing that there's that little bit of shedding, that last little bit of the snake's tail, 1:44 on the clock. So you're feeling all of that leading up to it. It happens exactly on February 17th. We have Saturn leaving Pisces on February 13th. That's also a Friday. Odd numbers in Buddhism are positive because they encourage change. However, we all are very uncomfortable with change because it doesn't feel good. It's not what we're used to. Even though we know that we need it on a particular level, it's hard to feel it. So give yourself a break. You know, as enlightened, awakened, ascended, initiated as you are, going through hard things still hurts. Okay, so it's not where you're unfazed by difficulties. That's not what awakening is. It just means it doesn't hold on to you for as long. It doesn't allow you to implode or explode as things may have in the past. It's this peacefulness that comes over you. So, all right, let's see what the tarot has to say for, okay, let's wait. That was fast, but if they're meant to come out, they will. Okay, let me shuffle these in batches. It's quite a thick deck because it has bonus cards. So, let's see. Just a few. Pisces with this full moon. You know, your patience gets tested. Lions, they roar, right? They're intimidating. So that energy could be coming out around you, within you. I feel really it's within you. So it might catch people off guard. Strength card, yeah. Leo energy. It's like turning on like this new version of yourself where you just like don't take anything that's low vibrational, disrespectful, and it's not even engaging with it. It's just like, okay, you do that over there, I'm gonna be over here. Like you're not even letting it affect you to where you have to say something. You're just like, you'll figure that out later. Okay. So we have Capricorn and the Eight of Swords. And in this particular deck, the Eight of Swords says anxiety on the top. It also says panic. So Capricorn energy is really steady, okay? So if you're a steady person, to go out of your comfort zone, that's anxiety. You've got your routine, something disrupts that, it's like all hell breaks loose, okay? So be aware that there might be that. But again, you don't have to feed into the energy if you don't want to. We have the Two of Swords, which says logic and inconsistency. I feel like since this came out towards this left side, this has already passed. If something's not consistent, remember this Capricorn energy, steady, you're not interested in it at all. Ace of Swords, new ideas. So you're ready for something new. If this was a person or a situation in your life that just wasn't consistent, didn't make sense, you're like, okay, am I going nuts or is there something wrong here? Now you see the truth with the Ace of Swords. And whatever feeling that you had deep down, you were right. Whatever was causing this inconsistency, you were right. Don't doubt yourself, Pisces. You always know. It just takes time for it to come out, express. But you always knew. So that's why for you, Pisces, it's really important that you keep a lot of information to yourself, your downloads, your intuitive hits, because they're premonitions. And if you start to tell people as soon as you get them, they're going to call you crazy. They're going to demonize you. They're going to push you out. But you know, so you know, it's like you're holding your cards close to your chest. You're like, oh yeah, I know that's coming. But you just, journal it and just, okay. And as you do that, your sense of self, your trust in yourself becomes really strong. Okay. Because you're like, ooh, it did happen like I thought or I felt. Okay, so if you haven't been doing that, do it now. Get a little notebook, even something small. Take notes in your phone even. A little, And then in a while revisit it. Okay? Because we have the Five of Swords here. So this is a conflict, a defeat, despair, something that didn't work out. Queen of Pentacles. So again, more of that pentacle energy, but it's where you wanted something to be stable, long-term, because that's what Capricorn energy really is. It's long-term. And it just wasn't. And you gave a lot of energy. So there might be this part of you that wants to keep trying. We have all of this energy here. Oh, actually, all of the cards on the table are swords. So this is all in your mind. So remember, with the Aquarius energy, zoom out. Look at it from a really big picture. Far away. Does this matter? No. But up close, you do feel it. We got Aries energy here too. So Capricorn and Aries, Four of Pentacles, and we have Leo there. So they were meant to make you feel safe emotionally. But I feel like what happened is you provided that emotional safety, or even material, physical safety energetic safety. So you are the one providing. We have faith and the King of Swords, so more swords. So trust that this will all work out for you. You are this King of Swords energy. You see that big picture. Okay, this particular situation did not protect me. I had to learn how to protect myself with a lion energy. And that's the thing, Pisces. You were always this lion. They were this, ram. Okay, Aries energy. But what they really were, if you can see behind, is this little lamb. Okay, so if a lion shows up, what's going to happen to the little lamb, 1111? It's not going to be too good. So it's that lamb and wolf in sheep's clothing kind of energy that this Aries had, but they just weren't a match for you because they were weak. They wanted you to do everything. All making it seem like they were there for you, but really you were the one providing all the stability. Six of Cups, you were the one giving. But now you're like, oh wait, I can't give to that. And I feel like this has already happened. So remember that fire sign energy that was constantly showing up. It's like you've seen it for what it is. So now with the Three of Wands, you're free from that. You're free to roam. You're free to adventure. You're free to go your own way, to find your own path. This even says directionless. Now, where do you want to go? You make this choice. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, experiment. Think of everyone that you ever meet. Relationship, friendship, all that. It's helping you to decide what you want and what you don't want, what you like and what you don't like. It's not always meant to be forever. And I think that's something that can be really hurtful when we have this expectation that something's supposed to be forever. We change too much internally as Pisces. We flow so much, right? You can't step in the same river twice. So it'd be one thing, Pisces, if you were an earth sign. That's for life, forever. But as a Pisces, it changes so much. So this is where you find what works for you and what doesn't, and you get pretty close. But you have to go through all of these different types of experiences to make that list work for you. And what you needed in a certain age category or time in your life changes. So experiment, see what's important to you, and take time to reevaluate. Just because one thing was at one time doesn't mean it still is now. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords and Taurus, dead end. So something that seemed, again, earth sign energy, really steady is not. And if anything, it will continue to be more and more volatile. Prudence. So you have to pay attention to this. It's like, I don't know, say you're young and you start a relationship with someone older than you. You have to be aware that at a certain point, this other person's health declines. Physically, mentally, emotionally, all that. But you're still young. So it's okay, I'm going to have to be more of a caretaker in life. That's a reality. Okay? So maybe at a certain point you're like, okay, that's okay, but when it gets to this point, I can't do it anymore. Okay, we got to hire some help. Or, I don't know, they'll go live somewhere where they can be cared for. So it's things like that. Like, you know, maybe a relationship works out while you're in college. But once you graduate and do your work, that changes. So be okay with that. Be okay with that. So we've got the Six of Pentacles here. So this could be, and we got the Four of Pentacles here too. So also 2. So a 2 to 6 year cycle of connection, it's over now. We've got the dead end here. It's not the stability that you wanted. You know, sometimes people move, getting new jobs, you know, even like having to take care of elderly parents, things like that. So give your relationship a chance and honeymoon. Okay, so remember when people talk about the honeymoon stage, that's what, the first 2 or so years when things are great. And then what? Reality sets in, like day-to-day stuff. So work on it, but there will be a point that you're like, okay, this isn't working anymore. That passion part has died. And again, too, in human bodies, we're not 20 forever. We don't have hormones of a 20-year-old forever, okay? Things change. It's life. So respect the changes. I know it's really challenging because in the US, we're obsessed with youth and wealth forever. But how is that even possible? We get 80 years on average if we're lucky. And not all of those are the most healthy or autonomous. So, you know, going back to the beginning where it talked about good luck and clever and fire, it's like these changes that are happening are good. They're going to reawaken fire, passion, life in you. But you have to get out of the old situation that seems heavy and like, heavy. And that's how you know it's not right for you anymore. Yeah, okay. Anything else? No, I think that's good. All right, so full moon in Leo, also Aquarius, axis. So see how you feel, see what's different. Yeah, those who can't do teach. I sat next to a longtime ballet dancer, and she transitioned in her career to be the rehearsal director of the same company that she used to dance for. That's a change. Like, okay, athletes, they have to retire. Even the best have to retire at some point. So give yourself grace within that. Okay, Pisces? It's okay. All right. I love you. See you soon.